Do you want to make some quick, easy money in game right now? Of course you do. Everybody does. Nobody answered no to that question. Well, maybe somebody did, but not many of you did. There's actually a way that you can do this, and I'm sure many of you have probably thought of it, but I'm sure many of you also haven't. So, at the moment, you can make an absolute fortune in game because of Jagex yesterday, thank you Jagex, announcing Necromancy. So what do you need to do? Well, let's talk about it. If you find the video useful, leave a like, sub to the channel if you are new, and yes, this is a money making guide, so just a good chance that it will affect the actual value of the thing in the video, but get in early, get in quick, get the money, get out. And I'm sorry if I'm crashing a method that somebody's using and hoping lasts. But let's be honest, I'm sure there's other people planning on making the same video as well, so let's go. As of yesterday, the Necromancy skill was announced, and along with that, Jagex released a full list of items that are currently in-game right now that are going to be useful for Necromancy. Now, what happens when Jagex gives a hint, let alone an actual accurate list, about items that may be useful or may go up in demand in the near future? Everybody panic buys, everybody sells everything they have and buys as many of the things they think are going to go up in value very, very quickly, and everybody pushes the price of those items up because as demand goes up, so does the actual price of the item. So right now, this list is kind of a way to get yourself a lot of money if instead of buying all these items, you sell them. So I'm sure you guys can imagine that what's going to be in here is going to be very many things, such as gathering the bones on this list and gathering a few other things as well. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a couple of methods that you could right now go ahead and do for an increased profit, as these were already good money making methods to begin with, but now you can take advantage of them right now and get even more. So the first thing that you are going to want to take note of is there is a long list of bones on this list, going all the way from regular bones up through big bones, baby dragon bones, wyvern bones, regular dragon bones, Dagannoth bones, Erut bones, orc bones. I think it's just, is it all bones? Every bone possibly in the game is on here, all the way up to reinforced dragon bones. So as you can imagine, all of these bones have shot up in price. Now the example I'm going to give you guys here is the frost dragon bones, because I know for a fact that these are already a great money making method, but for anybody at any level, no matter what you are killing, you're going to be getting increased profits for these right now because the prices have all shot up. So across the board, you will be getting increased profits from doing this. But the example I'm going to give you, like I said, is the frost dragons. Very recently, I made a video talking about how frost dragons is around about 20 million GP an hour. This was when the bones were sitting at 26.3k each. 23.6 thousand GP each. Now, as of yesterday, and right now, as of recording this, like I literally price checked this about 30 seconds ago, the Frost Dragon Bones are insta-buying at 38,000 GP. 38,000. That is absolutely insane, which means you could gather all of these bones up, and at the exact same rates that I was getting in the video when I recorded it before, you will now go from 20 million GP an hour to around about 27 million GP an hour. This is also considering the number I'm giving you guys here is 720 bones an hour, meaning that you don't have the Death Note relic. However, with it, you can get a little bit more, around about 800 bones an hour, so the profit would be looking just a little bit higher than that. But the fact that this has gone up by about 7 million GP just because of the announcement of Frost Dragon Bones is pretty great. So take advantage of this while you can. And also, if you are a low level killing regular green dragons or something like that, keep those Dragon Bones. The value of them has jumped up quite a bit. Next on the list is the good old God Wars Dungeon 1 drops, the Subjugation Armor Set. You get this from killing Krill, which is the Zamorak boss in God Wars Dungeon 1, and you can absolutely AFK this boss. It doesn't take much difficulty whatsoever. So if you low level players, again, you can go here and still make a good amount of money, but for you guys that can AFK this to no end and absolutely farm it, people trying to do your logs maybe, and you're just here for that bit of extra GP, and for anybody who was farming this place as a great GP maker, your profits have just gone up by almost double, I think, from looking at this. Looking at the wiki charts, it looks like they were pretty consistently trading at around about 8 million, 9 million GP, and I have just gone and bought one off of the Grand Exchange myself, and it bought for 18 million GP. So this looks like it's gone up by almost double, which is absolutely crazy. And if so, there is a huge profit to be made here from what people were doing recently. Obviously, this also applies to the row bottoms and the headpiece as well. So the profits are going to be there, and doing Krill right now is definitely a great place to go in AFK, because these pieces are insanely profitable. Again, this will drop off at some point probably. It may be, maybe not. Maybe it's going to go up even further. I don't know. I don't merch, I don't flip, I don't know anything about it, but I know that right now these prices are a lot higher. So for anyone who does do God Wars Dungeon 1, or for anyone who just wants somewhere nice to AFK, you should look at Krill. It's a good boss right now. Those are pretty much the main couple of places that you're going to see an increase in profit. Obviously, I say a couple of places. There's many different places to get bones from in the game, but it's the bones and that armor set that I would be looking at the most. That being said, there's still the Draconic Visage as well, which is a bonus from killing dragons too. So if you get one of those, that's probably gone up by quite a bit. As for Spider Silk stuff, you can maybe buy it from shops, and that might be worth selling off now as well. I would have to check the pricing on that personally, but you can buy those from mage stores as well. So maybe worth doing a shop run and including those in your shop run now. The other things like Algrim thread and stuff, I really don't know about, but overall, this list is definitely going to be a gold mine for the next few days, probably, at least. It may be even longer, so keep an eye on this, test it out, see what's good, along with the fact as well that the Spectral Spirit Shield, for anyone who's doing Corp, maybe you're doing your log there at the moment and you're trying to get that, the Spectral Spirit Shield from the price checker has gone up from 6.5 million GP, which was 87 days ago, but I'm assuming that's probably still pretty accurate, to about 41 million GP now, so that's obviously jumped up in price by quite a bit, so there's a little added bonus for you guys there too. But when this sort of stuff actually announces, it is always worth keeping in mind that yes, this sort of thing is going to go up in price a lot. Of course it is. But it also means that when this happens, you guys can go and do these methods and increase the money you would normally get because everybody is in demand buying it right now. Get them yourselves, sell them to those players, and get a little bit of a profit. But anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do leave a like, sub to the channel if you are new around here and like this sort of stuff so you can get it nice and early. Notifications on obviously always means you get this nice and early too. Channel members and Patreon subscribers, you guys didn't get this early because I feel like money making stuff like this is only fair to give to everybody all at once rather than like, I don't want you guys to pay for benefits like that, if that makes sense. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you later guys. Bye.